Today we're going to be talking, or I'm going to be talking about the 500X, why you should pick this over the competitors. Right then, so jump on. There's about 8 things I'm going to go through. Already, we're off. The power. I always want to jump on a bike. I sound like Barry White today. So I always would like to get on a bike, or I feel like I've bought a bike that I can literally jump on it and go around the world on, like 8 times. I want to feel like it can do that. I don't want to have no doubt in my mind that I'm going to have like no pretty much issues with it. If you know what, if you sort of know what I mean. Any little niggles or anything. I don't want to literally go to like say 10,000 miles and then like the Royal Enfield, the headstock bearings go, or the bearings in the wheels go. You know, they've had issues in the past. Apparently the new ones that are coming out now for 2021, they've been rectified from what I hear. But I would like to, you know, I mean the BMW is a little bit too small in sort of size, and I'm not too sort of keen on the motor. It doesn't, it's one of them with that. It's not, doesn't really do it for me. Same with the KTM. You know, when you're on long distancing, you wanna move around on the bike. Depends how sort of the height you are and build. It's a bit of a funny one, that. I mean the Benelli. To be honest with you, if the 2022 model, next year's model, it's come out at the same time I bought this, it would be close. It really would. Another one. You got the dealer network. Me personally, I've had good and positive experience with Honda. Mostly good. The bikes really are bulletproof. So there's a lot of, you're going to have different bad experiences, but to me, you've got KTM. There's a lot of people have bad experience regarding the warranty work, after sales, having a lot of bad feedback and stuff on forums and alike. Royal Enfield, it's all good really. Obviously they're an upcoming brand, or they're very close of becoming one of the mainstreamers, I would say, anyway, for sure. They're good. What else we got? We got the BMW. As we all know, they're absolutely up there, aren't they? And what else have we got? I'm missing one. The Benelli 502X. The reason I ain't going with that one is, well, I think it's 2017 when it came out, or 2018, can't remember which. But I didn't really, because it weren't proven or anything, like, I was thinking, oh god, is it going to last 20,000 miles? Is it going to last 30? At least I want to feel like I can ride the bike to at least 40,000 if I wanted to. And with that bike just coming out and just being literally fresh on the market, with Benelli, doing the old Chinese build over there, which is, there's no problem with Chinese build, I will say that, but you always have that doubt. I especially I've had that doubt in my mind. This is a bit a quick one. I've got a little bag on the back, you probably noticed it. So basically I wanted somewhere I could store my food and stuff like that on the go. Got it off the internet. I'll put a link in the description. It's about £11.50, something like that. But it's good. I'll show you at the end of the video. It's really good quality actually for £11. I like the size of this bike. It's you know, it's a good size. It makes you feel like you've got a 700 or, you know, something along them lines. 700cc sort of bike going on. It's KTM. You know, obviously we're talking about the 390 here. That is, for me anyway, because I'm 6 foot, that's quite a small bike really. I weren't too sort of drawn to it. I like the colour, but I don't really drawn to it for the size. I always like something a bit more girthy, you know. I always like a bit of size to them. I went to go and have a look at the Royal Enfield. I really like that one. That was nice. That was a nice big size, but it just looked a little bit agricultural to me. You know, it looked like a massive I can't say it now. A Mackie Ferguson, something like that. I'll put a picture on the screen. It's reminded me of that, and so I was like, oh, I don't know. I'll buy a tractor, or do I buy a? You know, it looked like a 125 the KTM to me. You got the Benelli, but to me, that was a big girl. That was. I did like that one. I did like that, but with the Benelli, they've brought a decent update. I think it's 2022. So if you're thinking about the Benelli, there might be some specs on the internet, or maybe YouTube. You know, big up the old YouTube. There might be some specs on there for next year. I believe it's going to drop 10 kilograms on the weight, which is pretty darn good. Pretty darn good, mind you. You could lose bloody 10 kilograms yourself, couldn't you? Well, anyway, so yeah, I've bought this bike because I like the size of it. It's a big girl. It's a servicing, really. Royal Enfield. Oh dear, excuse me. Royal Enfield is, I think it's around about 3,000 miles, something like that. 4,000 miles on the oil changes, and then obviously once you get to the 6,000, that is a valve clearance, I believe. Could be wrong, but I believe that's a valve clearance every other service. They're not too bad to do. You take the tank off, you know, pretty simple to do, but obviously a pain in the arse really. I mean, this one is every 8,000, but that's just an oil change. So once you get to the 6,000, then you check the valves. The BMW, I believe is the same. It's lovely around here today. I believe the same. KTM as well. I think that's the same on the servicing. It's a bit tight around here, and yeah. So it's one of them really. I mean, obviously you can tell why they are doing it. So pretty much the last one is speed really, overtaking speed. When you're hitting that speed limit on the road, which is when you're stuck behind a vehicle and you want to overtake them, you know, basically you want to. The best bike to do that is not even pop it down a gear, literally just wind the power on and then overtake at any speed really. And the Royal Enfield, where it's bless it, you know, 25-ish miles, 25 horsepowers. And it's got quite a bit of torque in the engine, being a 410, but it, it's pretty much 70 is its maximum. KTM, that's apparently a little bit quicker than this, because it's being a little bit lighter, being a bit smaller. So that's not bad, but obviously there's a lot of like negatives really with that one, which I didn't really like. So yeah, that's obviously not too bad on the old horsepower. BMW is a bit slow really. Not my sort of cup of tea. There we go. So I sort of prefer this bike compared to that regarding engine torque and horsepower. And the Benelli is pretty much on par with this really, the engine. It's just the weight side of the bike. I mean, of course I could have lost a bit of weight because I got a bit of timber on myself, but I could have lost a bit and then I would have been okay, I suppose. But this one's a little bit more do the old YouTube wobble. But yeah, the Benelli's got a bit more weight to her, so I think this one's just over 200 kilograms, and the Benelli I think is 236, something like that, wet. So, well, you can imagine, can't you, if you add anything to her, bloody hell. Oh yes. So I've got a couple of CBR reviews coming, just to mix it up a little bit. But yeah, this is the bag. A couple of pads, really bit of pleather, but she's made well. So basically, a couple of fasteners go under the seat handle. You do get a strap which you can put around your waist. A couple of bits and bobs in there. Little zip at the front there. A couple of stays there. She's alright for £11.50, but I'll put a description in below. And solid, absolutely solid she is. So just a little bit, so I can put all my lunch in there and a bit of food. But that's my thoughts anyway on the old girl. So thanks again for watching the old video, and I'll catch you next time. Thank you, bye bye. Oh, lovely. This is where I like to come in, have a little think, digest the world. Oh, look at that. What dreams are made of. And burgers. Plenty of burgers. Oh.